Welcome back, gentlemen, to the 2015 rant. Now, since I know my fantasy advice is not valued, I thought I'd start with some fantasy advice, gentlemen. Top 15 players that are on none of my teams on purpose, gentlemen. We'll start off with number 15, Brashad Perryman. Joe Flacco's rookie wide receiver. No, thank you, gentlemen. The next Torrey Smith. Did you want even the first Torrey Smith? I'll pass, gentlemen. Number 14, Austin Safarian-Jenkins and Ebron. I'll pass on those Flyers, gentlemen. Pass. Number 13, Dante Moncrief, the number 12 receiver on the Colts. Pass, gentlemen. He could only be hyped for so many games last year without producing. Number 15, 14, 13. Number 12, gentlemen, Marcus Wheaton. I think I already got a heads up on that one with him having an opportunity against the Patriots and making one catch that mattered. Pass, gentlemen. Number 11, Colin Kaepernick. I don't need an explanation. Number 10, Bishop Sankey, gentlemen. I don't know if you watch football or not, but Bishop Sankey sucks. Starting running back, nay. Could be on the waiver wire as a starting running back this year, gentlemen. Along the same lines, number 9, Andre Williams. I don't know if you watch football or not, but he's slower than I am, gentlemen. I don't know how he's on an NFL team. And speaking of the aforementioned number 8, Torrey Smith. Torrey Smith on the 49ers, gentlemen. I know I'm saying some crappy names, but people are drafting these people, gentlemen. They're on teams. Torrey Smith, adios. Not on my teams. I'll follow that up with Eric Decker, gentlemen. The number 2 receiver on the Jets. No, thank you. Brandon Marshall's going to be getting the short and the long passes, gentlemen. Now I'll start to get into some decent players. How about this one, gentlemen? Golden Tate. Not on any of my teams, and that's for a reason, gentlemen. Say hello to Calvin. He's healthy this year, and he's back. The next one, gentlemen, Jonathan Stewart. Starting running back, maybe for a few games until he gets injured, gentlemen. Now, here's the first one that I say with a little hesitancy, gentlemen, but I'll say it anyways. And it's just because of where he's going, gentlemen. Jordan Matthew. I like him. I like his offense, but I say 5 rounds later, pick up Nelson Aguilar. You get the same results, if not better. Jordan Matthew, Nelson Aguilar. I predict equal points for the year, if not Jordan Matthew below him. 5 rounds later, take Nelson Aguilar, gentlemen. The next one, I don't know if you watch football or not either, but this guy, Alfred Morris, is a volume play, gentlemen. Nothing fancy. He had one good game in his career. The rest is a volume play. Alfred Morris, I'll pass, gentlemen. Not on any of my teams. Number 2, C.J. Anderson, gentlemen. C.J. Anderson, my prediction for the year, by week 16, not the starting running back for the Denver Broncos. By injury or by performance, one way or another, C.J. Anderson will not be the starting running back in week 16. And as long as I'm getting bold, Eddie Lacy, gentlemen, number 1, not on any of my teams. Sorry, but when I hear that Eddie Lacy is the number 1 overall pick suggestion by ESPN, I laughed, gentlemen. Come on, gentlemen. Did you watch football last year? Eddie Lacy had a good second half, but he was almost dropped in the first half of the year, gentlemen. I'm not saying he's going to be dropped, but as my number 1 pick, no. Pass, gentlemen. Thank you very much. On a side note, I just wanted to mention a couple guys I predict to have very good seasons, and I believe these 2 players could have the best seasons of their positions ever. 2 years ago, I predicted Andrew Luck to be the number 5 quarterback, and he was. Last year, I predicted him to be the number 1 quarterback, and he was. This year, I say he beats Peyton Manning's season from 2 years ago and has the best season a quarterback has ever had. And the other man, gentlemen, is ODB. Quite possibly a Jerry Rice type season for ODB, gentlemen. Put it in the books. Adios. Adios.